Hello YouTube, being the huge Ryobi fan that I am, I thought I'd do a quick review on this little thing that came in at Christmas. As part of a deal with Ryobi at Christmas, if you bought a starter kit, which I had to after my main Ryobi drill got pinched from the van, send them the receipt and they sent you a freebie, which you could pick a torch, a buffer, a garage blower, spare battery, 2 amp hour, and I picked this little thing, but it's been in the cupboard for a long while. Obviously 18 volt LED, brilliant, lovely, 330 lumens, is alright I guess, we'll see how it works. CRI of 65, okay, you're not going to be working, doing detailed works under this light, it's a lantern. Colour 5000K, so between warm white and daylight, 3-year guarantee, or warranty, whatever you want to call it, yeah, it's about right. So this is alright for your smaller batteries, it is going to last an absolute age on this. I've got 2 modes there, 1 and 2. We'll check the wattage and see what it's like in the dark very shortly. It's got a USB port on the side, which is brilliant, but it's only 1 amp, so it's going to be a slow charge on most modern smartphones now. 1 amp is pretty much pointless. I don't see why. They've got a couple of tools which have 1 amp things on. Come on, step up your game. Put a 2 amp or 2.4 in there. I mean, even this cheap Chinese module on here can push out 2 amps quite happily with the right lead, so plenty of room for improvement, especially if they actually had 3 modes on this. It would be brilliant. For 35 quid I wouldn't actually go out and buy this on its own. £35 for you could, I'll show you on the meter, it could do with a 3rd mode, a higher output, so we'll check that out now. If you haven't seen this setup before in previous videos, it's basically an old Nikon battery with a lead going into an 18 volt output on my unpatented Ryobi power takeoff unit. As I say, this unit is probably ideal for using your lower capacity batteries or your knockoff batteries, even better. So yeah, this is 18 volt out, 12 volt out, 12 volt out, USB, that's about it. And if we turn the first mode on, you're looking at about 4 watts. Yeah, it's going to last absolutely ages on a 4 amp hour battery. And if you push it again, it actually goes down to 1 watt. So what I think is this could probably do with a 3rd mode, 7 watt, 4 watt, 1 watt. 1 watt is good as a night light. 4 watt is okay on a bench outside, maybe late night meal, barbecue sort of thing, camping. Yeah, well, this is a lantern. You're not using this for working, and a 7 watt maybe for lighting up a room if you're indoors. We'll now go on to the late night test once the sun has set. Mousie's watching the lovely sunset up there, and we'll see how this does in a 4.7 by 3.7 meter room. We've now got light walls, light ceiling, light wallpaper, and see just how it does if it's sort of usable in a power cut sort of situation. Here we go. Well, waiting to do this last clip, but the nighttime chorus is getting the better of me. If you can't hear that, that is many neighbourhood dogs actually barking at many neighbourhood foxes, which is probably why I have cats. And these two are like, excuse me please, it's bedtime, can we have blanket? Mousey, just see one eye, 1 foot. Yes, where will we be without cats? Let's have a quick look at these batteries. It's not dying down out there in the Shire of Medway. Still noisy with the dogs and foxes, with the lowest capacity battery made by Ryobi currently, the 1.3 amp hour 24 watt battery, and the highest 5 amp hour 90 watt battery. So you should expect these batteries, if they are brand new out of the packet, with no losses and no degradation in them, approximately 6 hours on the 4 watt setting, the 24 hours on the 1 watt setting, the 4 amp hour knockoff battery, which is actually measuring around 3 amp hours capacity, which will give you 13 hours full runtime and 55 hours runtime on the 1 watt setting. The purpose-made Ryobi 4 amp hour battery should give you 18 hours runtime and 72 hours runtime on the 1 watt setting. And finally, the beast is the 5 amp hour battery, giving you approximately 22.5 hours runtime at 4 watts and 90 hours runtime on 1 watts. 3+ days. So hopefully Ryobi will get their arse in gear and start selling the 6 amp hour batteries in this country, along with the special tools that go with the 6 amp hour batteries, and we can all be happy. Grr. Right, so the nighttime choruses are not going to die down anytime soon, so I'm just going to talk over the entirety of the video. Currently we have a 36 watt light up top, and we have 2 5-watt wall lights. You can see the room is definitely well illuminated. If we go down to 2 10-watt combined wall lights, you can see that the camera is quite happy. A little bit dull in places, as the light is on the right hand side of the room here. If we now go down to 1, you see it's pretty dim. We're going to go to the lower setting on this and turn off the last wall light. And you'll see it's pretty dim. The camera picks up. It is a workable light, very good as a night light possibly. I'm going to take this light to the center of the room up high to see if it creates a better effect. In the center of the room, 4.7, so say 2.3 meters to the left and 2.3 meters to the right. Approximately, oh dear, late night time, 3, 6, 7, 8 foot either way, and probably about 6 foot the other way. You see, that is perfectly workable light. We're now going to go back to the middle and go up to the 4 foot setting. 4 foot, 4 watt. You now see difference in the camera. Again, 8 foot each way and 6 foot other. Perfectly workable light. Much better in the centre of the room. If we take it to the far left there and go to the corner, yeah, it's a perfectly workable light. Very good for maybe eating your dinner, sitting down outside, camping, or as a tent lantern. Camera's quite happy with the colour of the light itself. So yeah, it is good in some respects. I reckon it could do with a extra setting. 7 watt would be great. A 4 watt and a 1 watt, giving it a an equal step down. And of course the 1 amp charge port on the outside for USB is pretty much still pointless. And on the floor, yeah, it does still throw the light out, but it does create a lot of shadows where it is. So yeah, on the whole, I think it's pretty good. I wouldn't actually pay £35 for it. Would have glossed over it if it wasn't for the Christmas promotion. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, rate, and I will see you hopefully very soon in my next video. Cheers.